Hello everyone, I'm unreMARKable, and welcome to the brand new final update of Terraria. I'm on version 1.4.0.2. Now, one of the new features that I'm excited about is a new character creation menu, so today I'm going to be showing you guys everything there is to know about that menu. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is when you go into single player, you can see all of your characters, right? So we're going to hit new, and this is a brand new screen. So the first thing you're going to want to do is choose your type of character you want to make. So Journey is the new mode added in this thing. It's kind of like a mix of creative, and it's hard to explain. If you want a full explanation video, leave a comment down below and I can make a whole video explaining exactly what Journey mode is. But basically, you're going to choose between these. Here's classic mode. This is what I would suggest for any starting player if you don't want too much of a challenge. Your characters just drop money on death, and it's a normal survival type game. Next is going to be medium core. Medium core characters drop items upon death. This is kind of like Minecraft. You go to pick them up, save your items. You get the gist. Now, hardcore is for the people who really want a challenge out there. When you die once, your character is just gone for good. So that's a real crazy challenge. So for the sake of this, I'm going to put this character on classic. Now your second menu at the top here, you can scroll through any of these whichever way you want. This is one of the ones that I like the most, because it kind of changes your basic style of clothing and between the two genders. So obviously there's male and female genders. And don't get too caught up on it. It's mostly just the body type. It doesn't change very much at all. So you can look, like this one's got like a cooler robe, and if you scroll over them you can kind of see them walking a little bit, which I like. I think that's a very nice addition. So for the sake of it, we're just going to start with this one because why not? Another cool feature they have is you can copy this player template to your clipboard and paste it in. So I imagine maybe there'll be sorts of skins online that you can copy maybe, but that's just not happening yet because this is such a new thing. But if you want to just make a blank exact copy of what one of your old characters was, but without all their items and everything in it, so you can just have the same looking character, you could do that also. Or there's this Randomize Player button. It's going to randomize every single attribute about them, and then you can go along and change it. So we'll just start with whatever. That's a cool looking guy. So we'll start with him, and we'll show the rest of the screens. So the next one is going to be the hairstyle menu. Now whether you're a male or a female character type, you can still use any hairstyle. So you can scroll through these. There's some with beards and the balding and like hair tied up. There's mohawks and crazy stuff. This one looks like a wizard. That's always that reminds me of. And there's just so much to choose from. Now after this is going to be the hair coloration menu. Basically you can have your hair be any color you want. So this slider up the top is going to be to basically choose what color about you want. And then the slider on the bottom makes it how white or dark you want, or somewhere in between. And then this one is kind of an even in between that. All the way to the left makes it kind of more gray. If you want like a white or a black, you just go all the way to the left on these. If you want a white, you know. And that's how it is. Okay, now the next one is going to be the eye color menu. All the rest of these menus are basically just the pretty simple colors. Now your eye menu, you're not going to see a whole lot of change because it is just right there, but for the sake of it, I'm going to try to make it pretty red. So you can see, yeah, you can kind of see his eye color changing there. It's black and now it's red. It's just those like 2 or 3 pixels right in front of the eye. It doesn't change very much. Next is going to be the skin color. I like to keep a pretty human-like skin color, but say if you want to be blue, hey, you can make yourself the bluest boy you've ever seen. Alright, now this next menu is the undershirt. Most of the time this isn't seen if you have armor on or whatever, but I know people who like to have a pretty nice undershirt. So for this character, I guess it's hard to see because I don't know how this skull pattern got on here. But it's going to be around here is where the undershirt is. Or the overshirt, sorry. I'm sorry, this is technically the overshirt. This goes over this one. This one basically is only going to show the sleeves. So if I change that to red, I guess on this one it is over a good bit of it. So I'm not exactly sure how this design works. Is this the skull? Yeah. So yeah, it changes between some of these. I guess this one is the skull and the rest of the shirt. Not really sure how that works. Maybe that's an Easter egg that I stumbled into. But alright, so then here is the pants. This just changes the pants color. Like you can see, it goes right down to his ankles. And then finally the boots color, or the shoes, which just is the couple little pixels on each of his foots. So I hope that explains everything there is to know about creating a new Terraria character in the new menu. If you want more tutorials, leave a comment down below and I will explain anything there is to know. I know a lot about this game. And otherwise, leave a like, click on some of these links around the screen, and have a remarkable day. Bye bye.